strength to carry on without me pushing through. Oh, no one can save me from myself. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. Yeah.
Real generals back in the building. Trust. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Till up on the set, I might let man know what time that
Here. These two have. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Beautiful counter punch. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Only catching air with that hook. You'd like to see more jabs. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
There's a counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. On that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. Here we go. It's round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Caution being thrown to the wind. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I...
Whoa, Johnny! And that could be the beginning of the end for Rocco. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Bevo on that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. And there's the bell for round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Both want the knockout. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Catch and shoot. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. They figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Both men step back for just a moment. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Bevo on that last. And there's the bell to start round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking, because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Good looking hook, but it was blocked. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A perfect counter lands. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Bevo on that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
That's his round.
Just get him on the end of the jab. You're getting your time in already.
Come on, you're going back into this. You're better than this, kid.
And there's the bell for round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
These two were made for each other. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
You got to like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. He just misses with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Here we go in the 6th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
That counter punch caught him clean. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Punch caught him clean. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Tried to score with the uppercut. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Bevo in that last round. He is down big time on the score.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get
Yes, I like that round. Good round, you feel good. Good work out there.
down right. It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
I'm missing. Great work. Stay focused. Don't worry about it.
Here comes round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Oh, Patrick Rokal right now stumbling around. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Can't find a home with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Did you see that? Patrick Rokal seeing cobwebs. How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick, and down goes Patrick Rokal. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four. Give me your breath.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Rokal in that last round.
Great round,
And they're back at it again here in round 8. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Oh, Patrick Rokal right now stumbling around. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Patrick Rokal seeing. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
This is the...
The fans are ready. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Can't land that jab. And that hook scores. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on you.
And the world's strongest man is staggered. Didn't wait long. Did you see that? Big Eddie Hall took a big shot. Do you believe this? The world's strongest man is down. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4. And we continue.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
How about that time counter shot? They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Look at the big fella get rocked. Let's talk about Eddie Hall. Here we go. It's round two. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Good arm positioning, blocking that hook. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Punch, counter punch. It's all offense, all the time. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punching.
Oh my God, Johnny! Big Eddie Hall, the biggest of them all, crashes to the canvas. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knock.
Born in the thunder, slave to the hunger. They always said there's no way out. Heart of a fighter, forged in the fire. Takes more than that to drag me down. So bring on the rain, bring on the storm. Yeah, bring on the pain. It can't hurt me anymore. Maybe I'll cut, bloodied and bruised, but I don't run, and I sure as hell don't lose. Sure as hell don't lose. Oh no no. Baptized in the river, to the life of a sinner, with nothing left but battle scars. The pain and the pleasure haunts you forever. At least somehow I got this far. So bring on the rain, bring on the storm, bring on the pain. It can't hurt me anymore. Maybe I'll cut, bloodied and bruised, but I don't run, and I sure as hell don't.
Deontay Wilder, bronze bomber, fighting out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. So much hype surrounding. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Good counter punching. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter shot. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Just missed with that hook. Hook misses. It's all offense all the time. Very close round. Hold that thought. The defense failed them. And Baleen goes down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four.
Let's talk about Baleen in that last round. What a huge momentum. And there's the bell to start round two. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Bull in a matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
The only fear you have with this fighter, did you see that? This could be the end. It appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Oh my God, Johnny! An upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely got...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. A chance to make hit, and Valine goes to the canvas. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
Let's talk about Valine in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knock... There's the bell to start round 3. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
How about that time counter shot? A straight right just misses. Swing and a miss with the left hook. He just misses with that jab. They exchange punches. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. How about that time counter shot? So much firepower here. Beautiful counter shot. Need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Only catching air with that hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wilder in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. There's the bell for round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. missing with that jab. Punch, counter punch. Good counter punch. Swing and a miss with that hook. So much for defensive abilities. Hold it right there. And Bahrain just got knocked down. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.